When they wonder, they watch. So they can criticize and complain. They contemplate. They consider, if this person is making videos or doing a thing that I wish to do, that I don't have the confidence to do, that I don't have the self-adequacy to do, I'm going to watch through them. So this video will be about whether you lie, you manipulate, or you speak your truth, they're going to abhor. They'll always hate. They'll always abhor regardless of which lane you choose. So choose your best move. Choose your best option. Now, I heard this quote from 𝗟𝗓𝗏𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶, right? It's probably not his. He took it from somewhere else, but I'm going to use what he said for this video. He said, I was the most unhappiest whenever I was doing things to please other people. And the opposite of that was me being happy so I can do things I want to do. Now, on this spectrum, you doing what you want to do leads you to purpose, leads you to happiness, leads you to peace, fulfillment, right? You doing what you think other people want you to do is going to lead you to the opposite of these traits, right? So he said, ever so eloquently, he said, I was unhappiest when I was doing things for other people. I was the happiest when I started doing things for myself. When I was doing things for everybody else, I felt as if I was living. And then in the middle of that, finding myself, I began to realize that when I stopped doing it, I didn't want to live. So let me just do what I want to do anyway. Ain't that something? You can lie, you can manipulate, yet they'll still have something to say. You can be truthful, you can be passionate, you can be arrogant, and they'll still have something to say. I've always been an individual with a unique style, with unique purpose, with unique swag, charisma, right? Ever since I was young. It's always been in me, not on me. It doesn't matter what I wear, what I got, where I'm living, what car I'm driving, right? And so throughout high school, I've always had the box, JB is arrogant, JB's an asshole, JB's overly confident. The chicks loved it until they did it, right? It's not about the chicks. Isn't that what most people idealize themselves to be? Confident? Enough? Adequate? Extraordinary? Unique? Isn't that what most people, isn't that what you aspire for watching this video? To just have a couple people like your style. But it's you. It's not catered or brought to you by somebody else that you, and then you put on the suit and you put on the makeup and you are you. Regardless who you're around, what you're doing, where you're at, you are you. Doesn't everybody conceptualize that dream? Because not everybody gonna like you. Not everybody gonna like you. Not everybody gonna praise you. Not everybody's gonna celebrate you. Not everybody's gonna tolerate you. And this could be the closest people to you. They're not gonna tolerate you. They can't stand you. Yet they're just having you arm's length away, just in case. So JB, what's the point of this video? To make some points here. We don't gotta go nowhere. We can just make dots. It's like playing GeoGuessr. You know, we're just putting dots on the board. We're in Colorado, we in Wyoming, we in Washington, we in Hawaii, Alaska. We're just putting dots, right? Am I telling you to lie? Absolutely not. Am I telling you to always speak your truth? I'm more catered to that because I know the spiritual personal fulfillment that a person walks with, speaking with that type of frequency. I understand it. I overstand it. It is more sustainable. It is more empowering to do that than the other. This is what we're doing here. Would you want to go to Wyoming more than Atlanta? Or would you want to go to Atlanta more than Chicago? You may like the mountains. You may like going into a cabin in somewhere. You can find a cabin in Atlanta. It's going to be deep in a weird-ass city, but you can find one. So I just find it so interesting how the people on the internet who don't know, who don't conceptualize the fact that they are manipulating thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, and then they look around lost, and then the listeners, the viewers, the supporters, the fans wonder why said person fell off. Because they fell off their high horse that they rented. You thought this person's Ferrari, you thought this person's Lamborghini, you thought this person's Rolls Royce was theirs because they took 20 pictures in, around, and on top of the Rolls Royce. It's not theirs. So the viewers fell in love with a perception. You got. You got. That's you. You wanted to fall in love with a fake bravado, fake personality, entertainment, circus individual or group of individuals. That's what you wanted to do. That's what your energy called you to watch and consume. Some people don't even know about these. Watch them up. Whole time, they're manipulating your ignorance. And they're giving you the basic cliche motivation to feel as if they're personable and relatable. Stop. Which one feels better for you? Over the long, listen, health. This channel is very big on mental, spiritual, emotional, physical health, right? Over a long span of time, let's say 5 years. Let's take half of that. 5 years. Ooh, you was popping. You was on financially. You retired your mama. You got her a new car. You got yourself a new car. Was traveling, trying new foods, going to different countries. Got your passport. You know, man, you rocking. You on one. Until that 6th year comes. For 5 years, you was solid. Five strong years. That 6th year comes around. Now you stuck like Chuck. You didn't hire no team. You didn't hire no financial advisor. You didn't study. You didn't research. Your influence is catching up with your affluence. Now you're stuck. You don't know what to do now because you was happy-go-lucky with your money. You was happy-go-lucky with your fame and success. I will never hate. I will never abhor on anybody who is achieving their goals. Score them bitches. How did you score them, though? It's like, Inside Out 2. Love that movie. I'm spoiling. I don't care. Her 2 friends were going to a different school. They're about to start high school. Her 2 best friends she grew up with were going to a different school. She was, right? And they were hockey players. She, the main character, she dropped the ball on her friend's trust. She dropped the ball because she wanted to fit in with the varsity hockey girls, go to the parties. This whole span of friendship and emotional trust that we built. It's the foundation. We were the Three Stooges. Just like that. She starts mistreating her childhood friends, all because she want to fit in. So there is an important hidden message that you as a viewer, you as a listener, you as a supporter of anybody on the internet, you need to understand. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to be able to tell you. You need to understand that if they are not putting you on some of the inside game that makes this, whatever they do, possible, like for real though, like actually, not the basic cutting on the stream, filming and recording, the cameras, the audio, the lights, the production, getting you an editor, getting you a team who could post to TikToks, and the real inside scoop, the LLCs, what to do, the write-offs, how they get paid monthly, the ads, the programs, the management teams that contact and call. If they're not putting you on that type of inside game, because with these microphones comes a lot of responsibility, a lot of influence, as we can tell now in 2024. So regardless if you lie or you speak your truth, they'll abhor. So go with your best option anyway. Go with your best bet. Everybody love to bet over or under said basketball player, said football player. Love to hit the parlays up. You love to gamble on other people. Subconsciously, what they've gotten people trained to do is bet and spend their money on other people who are controlled puppets instead of betting on yourself. At least have a balance. I'm not saying stop gambling. Hey, do what you do. You know what's best, and you know what's going to fuck you up too. You go ahead. But once that 6th year comes, going back, once that 6 years, that 6th year comes, who are you now? The relationships and connections that you built, were they just for content? Were they just for camera? Just for show? Just to get us indoors and say that, oh yeah, I know this person, they can help. Can they actually help? Can they actually? Will they actually? So be unique, man. One of the most unique things you can ever do in this life is be yourself. Be unique. Be unique. Keyword unique. Unique. It's your signature. It's your own style. It's your nature. It was given to you by the universe, by God. Use it. Don't misuse it. I'm going to leave y'all with a quote. In one of my favorite books of all time. Number one favorite, The Alchemist. He says, once a man realizes his personal legend, then will he realize that he is now fulfilled. That's his purpose. That's his destiny. That's his ultimate goal. So every waking day, every waking second, he is moving steps closer towards that. Now, some want to know what that picture looks like. Some don't want to know. Some want to know and consistently and persistently aim towards that. And they could be 50, 70 on about to transcend out of here, and they never hit it. But they knew every single day they were aiming closer and closer to that desired goal. So take care of your life, take care of your mind, and take care of your soul. It's JB, and I'm out.